Hello, welcome back to React.js. This is Vivin, and today we will look at React components. Now, we've seen React elements or how to create elements using React, and we created a bunch of elements. But what you can do is you can build a component which is more a function based, where you create a component using a function, and then you can make it available for any of the React DOM renderer. So it means it's more of a component based architecture is what React follows, which means you can build bunch of different components or nothing called as reusable elements, and they can be used anywhere in your organization or anywhere in your small website that you build. So how does it help you? So the reason is, let's say you work for a big company. For example, let's say you work at a newspaper organization. Now, newspaper organization has a bunch of different portfolios or departments, and every department wants a website. And most of the things are very common. Like let's say login is common throughout, or maybe downloading data. You want to have the same component. You want to have the same styles everywhere. So you can recreate all these components using React and reuse them in all these different websites. It kind of reduces your work 60%. If you have these components ready, you can go to someone and they say, oh, we want a website. And we say, oh, your 60% of your code is already ready. All we have to do is like add what you want additional in on over whatever we have, and your website or the project is completely ready. So we'll create a component and we'll see how to use it multiple times. Also remember, components are case sensitive. So if you use smaller characters, it will not work. You have to make sure that it's capitalized, as in the first character is capitalized. Let's see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go start with the project. This is what we left off last. So if you want to create a component, you just say function, let's say my component, the name that I give. If you see, it's capitalized or camel case capitalized, and inside here I'm going to say return, and inside my return I can just doing this, can say return this particular thing, copy and paste this here, and this is what I want to return from this my component. And inside here, instead of using this, I can just say my component, and it closes here. I can keep this or I can get rid of it, but when I save it, you see nothing has changed. So this is how components work, and you can reuse this wherever you want or a bunch of different times. If I keep on writing this, and again one more thing, can have self-closing tags. It'll work the same way. If I want to repeat it again multiple times, I can do that, and it will not work because I have to make sure that all these have opening and closing tags. And if you see, you can reuse them again and again, so you don't have to write this over and over again. You'll just use this my component multiple times. Again, what I said was you can't have it as small characters. If I do that, it will give me an error and it will not work. It will say that rendering issue, or it will not display your component here. So if I make it capital again, it will work again. So this is how you can create your components and reuse them. Make sure that you don't keep it small letters. It has to start with capital, and you can create bunch of different components in similar patterns, and we'll look at a lot more functionalities with components, and that's what we'll be using going forward from here.